You know what sucks about having your identity stolen? Having your house stolen.
Bloody pirates.
Not really physically your house being stolen. I mean having the title to your house being stolen by somebody by forging a document and calling the property their own. This is a relatively new crime that's rapidly rising over the last 4 or 5 years, and it's called title fraud, or home title fraud, or deed fraud. And most people probably hadn't even heard of this until Glenn Beck and Rudy Giuliani are on our radios every 30 seconds scaring the crap out of people about it with their home title lock insurance or whatever it is. To the point that I've been getting calls about it asking if this is something that they need to get. But fear not, I, your trusted arbiter of truth of everything real estate and rum, is going to set your mind at ease. I'm going to tell you what this nefarious crime's about, what the implications are, and really, you might already be protected from it and don't need to buy some stupid product that they're selling on the radio for it. Remember, kids, if a huge public personality is pushing it, they're probably doing it just to make a ton of money. So let's talk about today's rum first before we get started. As you can see, I've already been sipping on it. This is Santa Teresa 1796. I found it in St. Augustine, Florida, and it is made in Venezuela. I've had it since March, but this is the first time I'm opening it, and damn it if it is not awesome. You know, for $45, I'm going to tell you right now that this is absolutely worth the purchase price. Problem is, I can't find it anywhere here in Baton Rouge. So if you're one that orders liquor online, or if you're going to be like me, I'm going to go to Hocus Pocus and see if they're going to be able to find it, and maybe they can start carrying it, because this one is worth it. Definitely better than that Mason that I had 2 weeks ago. So if you find Santa Teresa 1796, you will not be disappointed. It comes in a nice canister here, and I highly recommend it. Venezuelan rum, South American rum. You know, I love South American rums. This one did not disappoint, just like any of the other ones didn't. Okay, so what is title fraud? In a nutshell, title fraud is when someone uses forged identity documentation, usually from the internet, to change the name associated with your property to theirs. And if they're successful, it looks like that they're the actual owner of the property. And from there, you can imagine what happens next.
Gonna have a bad time.
Using the equity you have in your home, these jerks will apply for loans, lines of credit, or worse, refinance it and then cash out all the equity you had in the first place. And then without knowing it, you are on the hook for the mountain of debt that they've created. You know, people don't typically check their deed records monthly, so some may not even find out that they have a title fraud issue until they get a foreclosure notice from a bank that they don't even pay their mortgage to. And some may not know this until months down the road after the crime has even been committed. But that's not even the worst of it. If a criminal has your identity and has the title to your house, what's to stop them from just selling the property outright under your nose and then just running off with the money? That would be a hell of a wake-up call, wouldn't you think? Honey, why are there moving vans in the driveway? What the hell is going on over here? Now, I spoke to my friend Bryan Jeansonne at Lakeland Title, and he confirmed the next statement I'm about to tell you. And that is that title lock products are worthless. They're just monitoring services like any identity theft product you can buy. Only these have dire radio ads that are designed to scare the shit out of you and think you'll be forced out of your house if it happens to you. Here's the thing. Chances are when you purchased your home or your property, you bought owner's title insurance as well. This is a line item on your settlement statement. You can go back and look for it. It's a one-time fee. Now, a regular owner's title policy, according to Bryan, will cover you from anything that happened before you owned the property. However, you can now request an enhanced policy that will cover you not just from the stuff before you owned it, but for things like this, like title fraud from the time you owned it, as long as you own it. And this extra fee is maybe $200 to $3 more one time, as opposed to paying $150 a year for just some stupid monitoring service. Okay, so now you know that title fraud's a real thing and that these title lock protection services are a scam. So what do you do to protect yourself if you're not sure whether you're protected or not? So it's actually very simple. Call the title company that closed your property and ask them about your owner's title policy. If you find out that it is a regular policy and you would like protection from things like title fraud, ask them to convert it to an enhanced policy, and you'll be able to pay just the little extra difference, just one time. And then your policy is redone, and you are now protected from title fraud insurance, and you have actual protection by this policy, rather than just having some stupid monitoring service that's going to go, oh yeah, you have some title fraud issues, and we're just here to tell you that it happened. And not only that, you can have peace of mind that you're not going to worry about the radio boogeyman trying to scare you about it. And if you don't have an owner's title policy,
get one.
If you have any questions about your owner's title policy after watching this video, or maybe you just want to have a review of your current owner's title policy, do yourself a favor, call Bryan Jeansonne at Lakeland Title. His contact information is going to be up here, and I have linked his YouTube channel in the description below, because he does a lot of cool podcasts on some interesting topics, some that I admit I'm probably going to steal and do a rum and real estate video about. That's all for today. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button for your boy over here. If you want to see some more great rum and real estate videos on some very interesting topics, you can check them out over here. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.